Hello and welcome to Archvalder's Hacks with Archvalder and his amazing hacks. This video is about boars. Lots of boars. It all started when a genius exploiter by the name of Serms discovered a fantastic opportunity here in Shimmer Ridge in Dunmurra. Shimmer Ridge has lots of a specific beast named Tamed Crag Boar, unique in that they award full experience but are very easy to kill like normal critters. Soames's brilliant insight was that the relatively recent introduction of scaling technology meant that these boars could now be used to level speedily right up to level 60. I'll link to Soames's original video in the description below. You can go here straight from level 1, but if you don't have full looms yet, be careful of the troll caster mobs. Once you get here, you can see immediately why this method works so well. One frostbolt from a player without any heirlooms at all, and the Tamed Crag Boar dies instantly. And you get full experience. Though the power of heirlooms becomes apparent when you begin to get instant cast abilities like Ice Lance. The exact location Serms uses in his video is perfect for his Shadow Priest, but I found it quite impractical for melee classes, so I'm going to be using a different location, which I'm showing on the map here. The reason you want to use this location is that all throughout Shimmer Ridge there are troll mobs with full HP, which are much less efficient to kill than the Tamed Crag Boars, so you want to avoid aggroing them. This specific location, there's only one troll mob which spawns and automatically aggroes anything in the vicinity. This location is very easy to farm. Boars hyperspawn one at a time. It's trivial to do whilst doing something else, and it's very easy to automate. If you want a hands-on approach, then I'd look at Serms' original video, or alternatively for players with very good gear, I'd consider just rushing around pulling literally everything, but you will need excellent gear to do that. I would imagine the XP game would be fantastic if you can pull that off. Now, Serms reported an average levelling time of 7 minutes per level with 195% boosts from various sources of bonus experience. The boar stopped scaling at level 60, but I wanted to see if we could take it further by using Party Sync. Party Sync is an option Blizzard recently added to the game where two players can group together and one is scaled down to the maximum level of the expansion the lower level player is leveling through. What this means in plain English is that a party synced player can go right up to maximum level just by killing the same mobs over and over again. By the way, you don't need a partner to use Party Sync. There's a hack which I uploaded recently, which I'll link to below, which shows you how to do that solo. So once I got my hunter up to level 62 and the boars could no longer keep pace with my leveling, I synced up my hunter with a lower level character. With buffs from the WoW Anniversary event, heirlooms and war mode, I was able to level up in roughly 20 minutes. I then decided to try this out on my level 83 warrior using the same Party Sync method. It quickly became clear, however, that as you ascended levels, mob killing becomes a less and less practical approach to grinding up, as even with full rested XP I was struggling to get under half an hour level. Now, I didn't try this in the 90 to 100 bracket because the Draenor treasures are far faster than anything as a means of gaining experience through that bracket. The same is true of Legion and the Demon Invasions. I did, however, experiment with my monk at 109 and 110, and the XP was comparable to that from questing. You can go faster through these brackets with a competent, organised team doing things like island expeditions and some of the time walking brackets, but this approach is actually pretty good for passive levelling. Now, additionally, there are lots and lots of ways to exploit Party Sync and levelling exploits in general, which are vastly superior to this or any other basic approach. There's a few classes which can use abilities to level up in as little as a couple of hours, or indeed enable other players they group with to do the same. Unfortunately, that information is way too hot to release publicly on YouTube. You may wish to consider joining my Patreon if that appeals to you. Going back to the boar farm now, it is worth pointing out something I never see mentioned in basic leveling guides, and that is that mob farming strategies become faster than questing if you only play for short periods at a time. The reason is that the 200% rested XP you get from logging out at an inn applies only to killing mobs, so if you can only play on one character for short periods in a given day, or you like to break things up playing on multiple characters, this approach will work really well. Your playtime will actually be faster than the fastest speed levelers, even though it may take longer overall. If you want to try this approach, I'd suggest setting your Hearthstone to nearby Karanos, as you can access the boar farm in only 30 seconds from that location. I'd also make a point of killing the rare mob Timber just to the left of Shimmer Ridge. That's in New Tinkertown at the edge of Iceflow Lake. That's a nice chunk of additional XP. Finally, with videos like this, someone always asks me, will I get banned for doing this? And I'd have thought in this situation it would be very unlikely. The one exception is if you fully automate the process of grinding, then you may get in trouble, but otherwise I think it'd be okay. So there's the video. If you liked it, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching. This has been Archvelder.